Hello and welcome to Gena Moon. This is your new weekly tarot reading.
And right now, all of my personal readings are $20 off using the special discount code GOODLUCK20. You can check the personal reading link down in the description box below.
Now, if you would like to watch the link to the extended is down in the description box below, as well as in the first comment that is pinned down below. Without further ado, let's jump right into your reading. Remember to check out your sun, moon, rising, or your Venus placements, because if those are dominant in your chart, these are too many, we're going to keep shuffling, then those will resonate for you as well. Okay, all right. Wow, the cards just want to talk. They have a lot of messages for you. Okay, I'm really looking forward to your reading because this doesn't happen too often. All right, let's see. What is the message here for you? Your dominant energy is that of the drum roll. Ooh, wow. Okay. So it says here, small offering, and it has a number 13. How does the number 13 resonate for you? Something very important will be happening on the 13th of this month as well, so pay attention to that. The number 1 plus 3 equals 4. So if you see the number 4, 444, 404 anywhere, then that is a representation there of some kind of stability, okay? Stability coming in, security, whether financial security, security in a project you're working on, in a relationship, in a career situation, money, whatever this is, stability. Okay, now here it says small offering. As you can see there's a hand and it's offering over to you a rose, a red rose. Now this could be related to any area of your life: love, career, family, finances, friends, business, right? Co-workers, bosses, children, whatever this is, we're going to see. It says here, short and temporary offering. In between feeling awakened and unawakened, but refusing to let go completely. Stuck in a situation they cannot get out of and only can give you something small. So whether this is you doing this towards somebody where you're only able to offer somebody very little of your time, of your love, of your energy, right? Or whether this is an offering coming towards you and it's something small, short, temporary offering. Right? Because there's something here where this person, whether you, there's not a full awakening yet. So it's only like a small gesture, a small offering, whether it's business, career, love, finances, friends, family, okay? But I feel like this is happening because somebody here is stuck in a situation that they cannot get out of. Whether you feel like you're stuck in a situation that you cannot get out of and you're only giving to your project a little bit of your time. You're only giving to yourself a little bit of your time. You're only giving to that connection situation a little bit of your energy, love, effort, money, because you might be still stuck in some kind of a situation, right? And or this could be a person towards you offering you just a little bit. There's that energy of perhaps breadcrumbing going on there. Are you breadcrumbing somebody, either intentionally or just unaware? I feel like this is more unaware because it says here, in between awakened and unawakened. It's like this person is like, whether it's you, right? You're in the middle of like, okay, wait a minute. I feel like I'm going through changes right now, right? Like you're not fully your own self, but you're becoming this new version of you. And so you may not be able to give too much to a situation at this particular moment because you're going through these changes. If it's this person, they may not be able to offer you too much right now because they're going through some kind of changes where they're going from unawakened to awakened. Okay. Now here I also, that's the reason why there's a small offering. Now it comes with a second message. Let me know in the comments below which area of your life this pertains to and what this is all about. I know you want more from me, but this is what I can give you at the moment. I'm unsure of what I can give you and when I can give it to you, but I do want to offer you something much more valuable than before. So again, I don't feel that there are ill intentions in the situation. I do sense that this person is aware that they're not able to give more. If this is you, you're aware. You're like, you know what? I want to give more to my job, to my career, to my project, to my routine, right? If you just started something Perhaps, those of you guys who are starting a fitness routine, oh, I just want to go to the gym more days, but right now you may not be able to. You may not be able to do so because you're still stuck in some kind of situation that you're still trying to get out of. For others, maybe you're moving from one place to another, and until that contract ends, you cannot transition over to that new job, to that new place, to that new career, into that new relationship, right? You feel like you're still not able to open up fully until you release whatever it is that you feel stuck in right now. And of course, if this is vice versa, then I'm just explaining it to you, right? That person might be feeling stuck right now. They're not able to give more to you, to the situation, to the job, to the connection, whatever this is. You let me know in the comments below. But they do want to offer you something more valuable than before, or you do have the intention to do just that. Now, let's go and jump into your past, present, future position. Who and what is coming towards you? What is also in your opportunity? And what is in your challenge position and how to overcome that challenge. Now, remember, let me know in the comments below how this reading all resonates for you, even if it's just commenting down an emoji, because remember that really helps support my channel. I did announce earlier last week, that the YouTube algorithm has been unsubscribing my subscribers and also hiding my videos, but I got good news from YouTube finally, that they are working on the problem. They're aware of the issue, but during the interim period, again, if you do want to support the channel, you can do so if you do enjoy these readings by giving this video a thumbs up, like, subscribe, hit that notification bell, and also commenting down below, even if it's just with an emoji. Thank you so much for your support, and let's jump right in. So you could be dealing with the sign of Aries. I see Sagittarius. What else do we have here? Aquarius, Libra, or Gemini. Now let's go ahead and get some further clarifications. Okay. So here I have, as part of your, first let's start off with your dominant energy. Okay, you have the High Priestess at the bottom of the deck. So this is requiring you to use your sense of intuition. Use your intuition in order to guide your way forward. You might be having your intuition a little bit shut off right now because you might be overthinking something. Now, I'm also seeing here that in your challenge position, for those of you guys who are new to the channel, welcome. I do general readings, so this could be related to any area of your life: love, career, family, finances, friends, coworkers, bosses, children, whatever this is, projects you're working on, ideas that you have. But challenging you during this time is some kind of a decision having to do with, do you go with your head or do you go with your heart, right? There's something here where you're not able to draw the line in an area of your life that is requiring you to draw the line. But I'm also seeing here that you need to do so with kindness and gentleness, not with aggressiveness. I'm seeing here that it could be a little bit challenging for you to fight for something that you really want, because your fears, doubts, insecurities might be really kind of taking a hold of you. Okay, so there's something here related to also like your self-doubt, being the center of why you're not really feeling it in you, like you want to continue fighting for the situation. Okay, now I will say this. I feel that it's challenging for you to quit because you're not a quitter. I'm seeing it right here. You're a fighter, you go after what you want, like I said, but right now your fears, doubts, and insecurities are having you feel like they're making you confused. Should you quit or should you keep going, right? Should you stay or should you go? And so right now I'm seeing that the universe is sending you a lot of signs that the best course of action is for you to give up. Now, I see that you're not a quitter, okay? A lot of times, because you are so determined to prove yourself to yourself and to people around you, you're so strong-minded, sometimes you have a tendency to remain in situations because you don't want to be seen as a quitter by people around you. And I feel like this is one of these situations, whether it's happening in your career, your love life, your personal life, family, finances, friends, business, whatever this is, whoever this is, love, okay? And so I see here that this is having to do with a situation that it has been very troubling for you. It's been causing a lot of chaos, conflict in your mind. It's been, it's like you've tried and tried and tried, and you keep trying and you keep trying, and it's just not working. Now, it will be challenging for you to say, okay, you know what, I give up. You don't want to do that because your ego is not allowing you to. But if you're able to use your intuition is guiding you towards the right direction. And I feel like the universe is sending you signs, signals, synchronicities that are saying, hey, you know what? In this situation, it's okay for you to give up because there's something better for you. It will be the best choice. So in this, there's no, even though there is signs of quitting, or like, you know, like, oh, am I going to be a quitter? Are people going to see me as a quitter? No, you're doing the best for you. Okay? Not for other people, not for your ego. Okay? Because that's going to stress you out even more. Now, you might find it challenging to go into a new direction, but that's what this is recommending. Plan ahead, strategize ahead, okay? And go into something new, a new chapter, a new way of doing things, a new direction. Because right now I see here that the challenge has to do with making a decision head over heart. The heart says yes, but the mind says no, and you're in a mental anguish. If this is not you, this is somebody around you who is causing a lot of chaos, trouble around you. And if this is the case, there's a way to bridge this gap with this person. If this is a very troublemaker type person, a person here who always likes to, you know, argue, and perhaps you guys have had some disagreement of sorts, then what this is saying is keep it simple. Don't overthink it, right? It's like, oh my God, look at how the mental anguish that this man is in. Don't overthink it. The solution is very simple. The solution between you and a person where you guys are in a disagreement has to do with approaching it as a child. What would a child do or say? A child would probably say something funny to break the ice, right? Do something funny to break the ice around adults that are having a little argument. You know, they say something awkward, they say the truth, they speak the truth, and then, you know, they cause people around them to start laughing like, oh my God. And so that child breaks the ice. So do something like that. It doesn't have to be complicated. It doesn't have to be something that you overthink. Oh my God, how am I going to, you know, close the gap between me and that person? Close that, you know, create that bridge so that we can finally talk or get along, that kind of vibe. So I feel like you will succeed if you take that approach of being a little bit more simple-minded and a little bit more kind of like cute, funny, you know, charming, that kind of vibe. Okay. Let me know in the comments below what that's all pertaining to and which area of your life that's all happening. Now, in your recent past, you have the Six of Swords, the Ace of Pentacles, and the Queen of Wands. So in the recent past, I see here that you did move on. You did let go. You were in some kind of transition period, okay? And even though it wasn't easy to leave something in the past, okay, you went into a new direction that offered you a lot more. It's like it was hard for you to make that decision because you thought that you had it good. Okay, but later on, when you did finally make the move and you moved on, there was a sense of, oh gosh, I'm so glad I moved on, right? Why did it take me so long? Because you were offered more than what you expected, more than what you were being offered in that situation that was keeping you stuck, whether it was a job, a career, business, whether this was a relationship, you know, whatever this was, friendship, it wasn't offering you what you wanted. So you did move on, but look at that. What came in was a bigger offer, whether money offer, finances, career. It could have been also an official kind of a, you know, offer as far as a relationship, like making a commitment or committing to you committing to them, that kind of vibe. I'm also seeing here that in the recent past, you thought that by letting it go, letting a job go, a connection go, a situation go, you were gonna get something even worse, okay? But what happened here was that either that person realized your worth, your value, and they ended up giving you more than what you initially thought you would get, that kind of vibe, okay, in the recent past. So take that as a lesson for whatever it is that's going on right now, because I feel like you may not be wanting to quit when there's a much more beautiful path out there for you, right? Now, also here with the Queen of Wands, I see that because you took this new direction, you were able to find yourself again, reconnect with yourself. Because I feel like at some point you did lose yourself by trying so hard in the recent past. Now, I'm seeing here that you went through some kind of a spiritual detox in the recent past. Okay, that spiritual detox brought back your confidence. Releasing negative thoughts and people, major spiritual awakening and cleansing and rebirthing. In the recent past, you finally made a decision to move on, to let go of people, circumstances, environments around you that were weighing you down. And you were doing a lot of spiritual detoxing, okay? This could have been you towards somebody or towards you, or a situation. Let me know in the comments below which area of your life that pertained to. Now, in your present moment, you have here the Nine of Wands, the Knight of Wands, and the Page of Wands. So right now, currently speaking, I do see here that somebody feels a little bit defensive and a little bit guarded. Whether you towards something, someone, or somebody here towards you. There's a person here who's guarding themselves because they've been through the ringer. If this is you, you feel like you've been through hell and high water, and right now you're like protecting yourself. You're like guarding yourself. You're like, okay, I don't know if I should go into this. If there's something new being on offer for you, with regards to a project, with regards to an investment, money, career, that kind of vibe, go into it trusting yourself and the process fully, because I feel here that you've got everything that you need, everything that it takes in order to succeed. But you do have to go into it with full confidence. If you go into a situation with cold feet, just don't even go into it in the first place. Take the time in order for you to develop that energy of self-confidence, of I can do this, okay? And I feel here that what awaits you is even better than what you expected. For others, I do see here that there's still a tendency to have trust issues within a connection situation with a person, with regards to a person who is very in and out, hot, cold behavior, whether this is you not really knowing what you want right now and a person around you being guarded around you, because remember, there's somebody here who can only offer something small, right? Not something really big right now. You could be very busy and you could be saying to yourself, my God, well, I really love that person. I really love that connection, job, career, family, but I'm not able to invest so much in it, right? And so there could be a tendency here where somebody here is still not trusting you, or you may not still be trusting a person who is very hot and cold, or of course that could be you. But there will be a message here that's going to be coming in. Some kind of a message that you've been waiting on. Now I'm seeing here that it says untrustworthy. Yeah, I've made mistakes and lied in the past. Will you ever trust me again? Somebody here might be coming in with a message. Somebody here who either, lost your trust, and or vice versa. You might be wanting to approach a person situation that you feel like they may not be trusting you because you weren't ready in the past in some kind of way, shape, or form. Let me know in the comments below which area of your life that pertains to. Career, love, family, finances, friends, whatever this is. In the near future, you have the Page of Swords, the Two of Swords, and the Six of Cups. So in the near future, I do see here that you're going to have to make a big decision about some kind of either a soulmate union or a kindred spirit. I feel like for some, something related to the past is going to be coming into your life, and you're going to have to decide on this. Now, think it through, take a step back, observe. I feel like there could be some kind of spying going on, stalking going on, doing the research, that kind of vibe, because in the near future, you're going to feel a little bit like, okay, what should I do about this person, about the situation? Again, whether it's reconciling for some, for others, it could just be the fact that you feel like, okay, it's like you meet a person, right? You meet an individual, a brand new person in the future, and you feel a little bit like, oh my God, we all of a sudden get along. We click instantly. But then fears, doubts, and insecurity start to take over because you remember that the last time that you felt so connected to somebody like this, whether it was in a career, in a job, in a relationship, in a business partnership, you felt like, okay, wait a minute, back then something went wrong. What if this also goes wrong? And so that's why there could be some kind of trust issues here in the near future, spying going on, and you not being able to make a decision. Okay, we're going to see what that's all about. Cadence, you are my muse, my inspiration to create, you ignite my soul. I feel like somebody here is going to make you feel alive. Like, wow, you inspire them, they inspire you, that kind of vibe. And so that might be a little bit exciting, but then again, scary, because that means that, it's like that person has some kind of level of control over your inspiration, right? Because of them, you're inspired. Or it could just be vice versa. they might be feeling inspired because of you, and they feel like they need to come back because without you, they feel like, there's nothing going on in their lives. Like they're not feeling inspired, motivated. Now, in your opportunity, you have here the 5 of Pentacles reversed, the 7 of Swords, and the 4 of Swords. Now, in your opportunity, I do see here that if you've been struggling financially, you will start soon to see soon some kind of recovery, financial recovery, progress in your finances. If this is some kind of emotional trauma from the past and or fear of abandonment, fear of resentment, fear of like rejection, okay, I feel like you're going to be working through those fears. I'm sensing also that part of your opportunity is to finally open up with a person that you've been kind of like holding back with in a rather sneaky kind of way, because I feel like you don't want to hurt their feelings. Sometimes the 7 of Swords is not always all that bad, especially with regards to the situation. Okay, and I'll read that one in a little bit. But I feel like you're going to have an opportunity to finally either be honest with the person about your intentions. Sometimes this one shows up also, small offering. It's like you don't want to let it go, the connection, the job, the situation. But you also, know that you can't put as much energy, love, effort, money into it as you want to. And so you might have been kind of like doing little things here and there to keep it going, because you don't want to hurt that person's feelings, or because you don't want to create, chaos and conflict. And so you might be saying to yourself, okay, you know what, I'm just going to be open. I'm going to be open and honest with this person and just let them know that, you know what, I'm going through something. And even though I'm not able to offer everything, I have good intentions, right? That kind of vibe. For others, there could be somebody here who has been lying to you, and you're going to be receiving some kind of clarity as to what they've been lying about. There's going to be some kind of news and or revelation, okay, about some kind of sneaky behavior. Now, I'm seeing here that also you're going to have an opportunity to finally rest, because I feel like you've been going through a lot. You've been literally I feel like you've been exhausted. You've been overworking, overstressing, and you're like thinking to yourself, when is this going to be over? When is this going to be over, right? Soon it is. You're going to have an opportunity to rest, recover, even reconsider something that maybe you feel like, you know what, I'm not able to give it my all right now, so let me just reconsider this and let me talk to this person about this, right? Now, I feel that also with these energies you have here enchanted, you're going to have an opportunity, whether you're going to meet somebody who's going to make you feel like you're enchanted, or somebody here is going to come in and they're going to feel enchanted by you, falling in love with you, feeling enchanted by you. Again, this could be career related, family, business, friends, or a situation here with regards to, wow, that's the perfect situation that I've been looking for, the perfect home of my dreams, the perfect, whatever it is, right? It could be an environment, a new environment. But again, remember, this came through in your last reading. If you want to check out your last reading, I have all the links to those readings in the first comment that is pinned down below. Now, here it says, the more I see you, the more I love and adore you, my heart cries out for you. But remember, it's enchantment. This is some kind of energy here where, yes, it's showing up in your opportunity, but also be aware of, is this the right one for you? Because there could be something related to, what this is saying is you're going to have an opportunity to, yes, feel inspired, but don't lose track of your goal, your main goal. Because sometimes when, you see something glittery and pretty, you might be thinking, oh my God, that looks so much better than my goal, right? But this is saying, don't distract yourself. Make sure that you keep your goal in sight. Okay, whatever this is, love, career, family related, friends, whatever this is, do the research, take some time. Okay, now we're going to be going into the extended reading. And in the extended is where we dive deeper into the situation, into the other person's subconscious thoughts about you, their deeper feelings, emotions for you, their next moves, actions towards you, how this entire situation is all going to develop and turn out for you. And we're going to go ahead and get a final message from source. Okay, so that final message will tie everything up for you. If you want to watch a link to the extended, you can watch that link to the extended down in the description box below. You will find that link. For any personal readings, also, you can find the link to my personal readings down in the description box below. And check out all of your monthly readings, your mid-monthly readings, all of your last week's readings, blessings readings, love readings. You can find all of those links to your sign down in the first comment that I pinned down below as well. Make sure to like, subscribe, hit that notification bell, comment down below. Take very good care of yourselves, and until next time, bye-bye. In the extended reading, I go into the other person's subconsciousness, their deeper thoughts about you, their deeper feelings for you, their next actions, moves, and more. And thank you all so much for all of your positive feedback for the extended reading. I am so glad that you guys are loving the extended reading so much. So again, if you want to check out the link to the extended, the link is down in the description box below.
And right now, all of my personal readings are $20 off using the special discount code GOODLUCK20. You can check the personal reading link down in the description box below.
And check out my website at genamoon.com. Click on shop. I do have new jewelry pieces, rings, bracelets, crystals, necklaces, and so much more for both men and women. So check that out at genamoon.com and click on shop, and follow me on Instagram at Gena Moon Official, as I will be posting more on there.